My name is Pastor Kjersten Sullivan, and I am coming to you from just across the state in Battle Creek, Michigan. I currently get to serve as part of the ELCA Church Council, and so I'm with you today to share some of the things that the ELCA has been working on over the past year. I am just across the state, and so I also bring greetings to you from the Northwest Lower Michigan Synod, where through the wonders of technology, I am on the Zoom call for our Synod Assembly as you are watching this video. Southeast Michigan Synod and the Northwest Lower Michigan Synod, we are paired synods for the ELCA Church Council. So when my term ends in 2025, your synod will be electing our next church council representative. And I am grateful to Paul Archer, who was in this position prior to me. He's been a really great help to me in learning how to do this work and how to represent us well. So thanks so much, Paul. I've really appreciated your support. Perhaps the most interesting thing that the ELCA has been working on, because it frames all of the other things that the church has been doing together, is the Future Church Project. This is a plan to reorganize the Churchwide organization so that it is more adaptable and more easy to respond to opportunities and challenges. And there's all sorts of detail stuff I could share with you about graphing and spreadsheets and job positions. What I think is really the most important thing is the ministry aspect. So let me tell you how this is affecting our ability to be church together well and to be church for the sake of the world. So one of the great examples of this actually comes from before we started into the Future Church Initiative, and that is when the pandemic kicked off and just reorganized everything we thought we knew about everything. The ELCA in the late spring started the COVID-19 Relief Fund. This was a fund organized to offer support to congregations around the country who were engaged in frontline ministry to those affected by the pandemic. And in order to get that money out as quickly as possible to congregations in need, the money would be raised and turned over to synods who could then give it to the congregations who were doing that frontline work. That fund grew very quickly to well over $1 million, and I couldn't find the final statistics of where it is sitting nationwide, but in my synod at least, in Northwest Lower Michigan, I know of congregations who have received COVID-19 funding to support migrant farm workers, people experiencing food insecurity due to COVID-related job losses, education programs for children struggling with virtual learning, just among a few different things. Personally, my congregation, Trinity Lutheran in Battle Creek, our community garden grew substantially last summer thanks to the COVID relief money that we received to help us pay the water bill, and because gardening was one of the few activities that we could come together and do safely as a church family throughout this pandemic. And the success of this COVID relief funding really became the brainstorm of one of the most recent experiments that the ELCA is working on. This is the new Open Doors grant. This is a brand new grant program for congregations who are looking at creative ways to engage the new people that we have met through online worship and to re-engage each other as we come out of this pandemic. And the exciting thing about this grant is because none of us really know how to do post-pandemic church since we've never done it before. This grant is designed where everybody who participates in it can try stuff and share best practices and learn from each other in real time, so that as a church across the country, we can talk about what we're working on, share those ideas, and learn and grow together. So as part of the grant program, there's an area on their website that's like an online bulletin board where anyone, grant recipient or not, can post ideas, ask questions, get feedback. So even if you don't plan on applying for a grant, I really encourage you to check out elca.org/opendoors and just see some of the cool stuff that congregations around the country are coming up with to re-engage their neighbors and the world as we share the good news of God's saving love for all of us. So blessings today in your Synod Assembly, and I pray that you may feel yourselves as church together, even as you, like us, are meeting physically apart. Thank you for letting me join you today, and And I look forward to being with you soon.